Hello Giants fans, welcome to Giants Baseball 101. I'm Gabe Vaughn, your host. The Giants beat the Cardinals 5-4 today. This was really a great game. It's just the way they turned a loss into a win. And it's more than that because it really looked like the Giants were the ones that blew it, and that was certainly the case in the 8th inning. I mean, starting from the beginning, the Giants had a bullpen day today. Now, I don't know all of the reasoning behind that. The Giants are really, I mean, this point can't be overstated, really. That the Giants are taking their pitching just on a day-to-day basis by who they start. Their rotation, it's fluid as it is, but they're just taking their pitching on a day-to-day basis, and that's really all I know. But they decided to have a bullpen day today. And I think you really see the effect here, too, of going back to yesterday, Alex Cobb's 9-inning shutout game. He kept the bullpen fresh. I'm pretty sure that had some kind of an impact on the Giants' decision to play it that way today. So again, strategically, why did they do that? Well, I don't know. At least I don't know yet. And I think we'll find out a little bit more about it as the game story kind of comes up in words and all that. So strategically, I don't know the answer, but why they were able to do it, I think that Alex Cobb's 9-inning game just allowed that kind of flexibility with the bullpen for today. And so it's just all coming together excellently for the Giants. And it was a bullpen day that they had. They were ahead 2-1 in the 8th inning, and then Scott Alexander, he really blew it. He allowed 3 total runs, just kind of a bad day for him. He's the kind of pitcher that he's pretty good, but you do expect him to have those bad days sometimes. And it looked at that point like the Giants were the ones who had blown the game. And if it ended that way, then, well, you know what we'd be saying. Basically, the Giants just can't do this, and that they threw another one away. But they proved to be a resilient bunch this time, and in the bottom of the 9th inning, they came back, and it ended with Blake Sabol's 3-run shot to walk it off for the Giants. And this thing with Blake Sabol, it's really good the way he's proving that all of the stuff he had with the bat, it wasn't just a spring training thing. And that's always the thing you have to wonder about, and the thing that I think, as a team, you have to be prepared for and aware of, that sometimes really good spring training performances are really one or both of two things. One would be just an example of a small sample size. And secondly, it could just be they're getting at bats against inferior pitchers, and with really broad rosters for spring training, that's the way it's going, or pitchers that haven't settled in yet, or whatever it is, or a combination of those factors. Always something to be aware of. But Blake Sabol, I really think he's a guy who's going to turn out, and he's certainly had some key hits this year, including today, the walk-off home run that it turned the Giants' loss here into a win. And you can't overstate just how good it is for the Giants to have home run power. I mean, if they were just a team who had guys who were decent at getting on base, and if that was the case, I'd wonder even then, like, if it was going to be consistent. You could have a whole other consistency problem too, and if there were significant dry spells, it could really mess it up for you. But the Giants, if that was all they had, I mean, the other part to that might be that they'd be kind of dependent on whether guys could hit in clutch situations, and if that was an issue for them, then they'd probably be killing a lot of rallies. But this home run power that they've got, I think it really, I really wouldn't say that it's just part of the whole in terms of Giants evaluation, just all of the parts of the roster that led everybody to predict that their win total would be in the 80s, I really don't view the home run power the Giants possess as just being a part of that whole. I think it adds something onto it. Now, don't misunderstand me. There are things we expected to be there that weren't, and those are negatives for the Giants. That is certainly true. Otherwise, we wouldn't have seen them have such a bad start. But the home run power definitely adds something on, which would mean, I think, if they could get all of that other stuff together, whatever happens with it, I think the home run power for the Giants is not going away. It's just whether it can continue to work in conjunction with good pitching and all that. And the pitching, it was good today. We're just looking at that one bad inning, which was the 8th. It worked out for the Giants today. In general, the pitching was good. It was just that late inning rally in the 8th that almost lost the game. But Blake Sabol was there with his bat today, and the Giants added on 3 runs at the end on a home run to win it. So I honestly think that's just great. And let's see, give me a minute to think about what their winning streak really looks like now. Yeah, this is the 4th straight win for the Giants, which it has to be refreshing after they had that 5-game losing streak. Now, there's a 4-game winning streak here, and I think that the Giants are climbing back up there. Thank you for watching. This has been Giants Baseball 101. Please subscribe if you haven't. Also, please leave your questions and comments. You know where to do it. If we can get up to 50 subscribers, then we can start scheduling times to go live. So please subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you next time on Giants Baseball 101.